5 seconds left. Watson backs to throw. He's got time. Steps up into the pocket. Wheels it deep downfield, and it's bobbled, and it's incomplete. And they're going to say, what do we got? We have an interception by the Colts. Interception by the Colts. Kiki Cutie bobbled it, and then the ball tipped up into the air, intercepted by Indianapolis, and it's Darius Leonard. Leonard comes up with a tip drill, the maniac with the interception, the second INT of the ball game for the Colts, and that should do it. Wow.
He's one of the best Bulldogs ever to grace the gridiron. You want a bad man on defense, you look to South Carolina State. Donnie Shell, Deacon Jones, Harry Carson, and now your Defensive Rookie of the Year and the league's leading tackler in 2018. Look at him right there. It's Darius Leonard, 163 tackles, Darius. What do you got, carbon fiber in your arms or something like that? How do you make 163 tackles?
I don't know. I really think, man, it's just the defense coordinator calling up the right plays, the D-line playing well, just allowed me to just run around and make some plays. I think that's all it is.
Darius, I said it on the way in. Let's start with South Carolina State. It's an FCS school. It's a historically black college and university in the MEAC. Is there a bond that you have with the alumni here, with Harry Carson, Javon Hargrave? Do you connect with those guys regularly?
Oh, yeah, especially all the guys in the league like Javon Hargrave, Antonio Hamilton, Tamir Hemingway. And then, you know, with Harry Carson, yeah, we definitely still talk. I mean, like you said, coming from a small school, we definitely have that bond because we know what type of grind it was, and we know that we want to come into the NFL and show that, hey, we can play at any level of football.
I'm going to ask you, I had someone from a team through the draft process, I was down at the Combine, mention when you did your interview, you had your goals very clearly stated. You said, I'm going to take somebody's job, I'm going to keep that job, and I'm going to be the Defensive Rookie of the Year. And they said the manner in which you presented it, they couldn't help but believe every word you had to say. When did you kind of fine-tune that focus, and do you regularly do that, set goals for yourself and really lay them out plainly?
Yeah, I mean, it's every time, man. Every time I set out to go do anything, you know, that's my goal. I want to be at the top of every single list, no matter what, no matter what play it is. I want to go out and make every single play. So if you want to be the best, you got to outwork the best. You got to set your goals high, aim high, and then you just got to go from there. And that's my mindset with everything I do.
Now, the Broncos, you have them this week. They want to run. They got a pair of backs that are plenty capable. What do you see when it comes to slowing down Royce Freeman and Phillip Lindsay?
I mean, you just see, I mean, they're two good backs, and they feed off each other. You got one that's kind of run outside, you know, you got a speed, a smaller back, and then you got another back who can just come down and just pound all day. So, you know, they're two different guys. And then you got Joe Flacco, who's a great quarterback, who's been a good quarterback in this league. So you got to respect everything they do, and you just got to come out, and we got to play our best football to win this ball game.
How well did you know what Jacoby Brissett was capable of when he became your starting quarterback? Because you weren't in the league yet when he played that season for the Colts.
Well, I mean, he showed it every day in practice. You know, he was a scout team quarterback, and I mean, he was making plays against us, the way he carried that second team offense just for the practice team. So it shows day in and day out. And then in OTAs, I mean, he put on that different hat when he was taking the 1 reps, and he shows us that he can be a leader. He shows us how to do things, and he's a great guy. I mean, he's a great player, but I mean, the most important thing, he's a great person.
I got to ask, and I think a lot of people would love to know what practice is like in Indianapolis, because that O-line is nasty. We see Quentin Nelson get moving, cleaning out linebackers and safeties on game day, and your defensive front is pretty darn stout too. What are those battles like?
I mean, we practice different, man. We practice like we played. I mean, that's our motto, man. Everything's 110%, and you know, we're very physical in practice, you know, but we take care of each other at the same time. I mean, we do our pod drills day in and day out. Our offensive line is pretty good. Our defensive line is pretty good. So, I mean, it helps us with a run fit, and it helps us compete on Sunday because, you know, if you compete and doing it day in and day out, you know when Sunday comes, you believe in yourself. You know that you can defeat a block, or you know you can make that block, and that's what makes this front seven pretty special.
Well, Darius Leonard in elite company, Defensive Rookie of the Year, one of 7 in the last 20 years to be a first-team All-Pro in his rookie season. Did it last year. Darius, good luck against the Broncos, and thanks for taking a few minutes with us.
Thanks for having me, man.